Greetings guys, Cowman here, and welcome to episode number 73 of Minecraft Alpha to 1.17. And you might have noticed something here. We found another dog actually. It was actually spawned right outside there actually. So yeah, I guess what might have happened here actually is this area might have actually converted into a forest biome. So hopefully finding dogs in the future might be a bit easier. And I'm not going to name any of my dogs right now. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to leave it up to all of you guys, is to come up with dog names, and if I like your dog names, then I may actually use them for a future dog. So, over the next few videos or so, because we're going to be doing a world tour on the 75th video, what we're going to be focusing on is trying to get some previous projects completed, such as the cake thing, and obviously, my new part of the house actually. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with it. So the first thing we're going to be doing here, just realised I've gone something, is working on my sitting room actually, and then I'm also going to have an ideas room, where basically if you leave a good idea down for something I should build in my world, I'll put down my idea in that room, as well as your name on it, so you know it's an alternative way to get a shout out, like if you don't want to be in my shout out zone, that is, which I know not all of you may want to be, as much as, you know, most of you probably would want to. So, I'm going to use a bit of stone first. And boom. Also, I don't know why I just went downstairs there at all, because I could have just done it from there. Right, so first of all, we're going to get on and finish the sitting room actually, which I've been working on down here. And yeah, last time, main reason I couldn't finish it on the 70th video was actually quite a simple reason. I did not have enough wool. I'm not joking. So yeah, I've got enough wool now, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let's quickly finish this off. And we're also going to need to build a sofa. And I think we will build a television, but I think we will need to find some squids for that. Also, I thought I had enough. Must have done my maths wrong, actually. So first, we're going to need 5 more pieces of wool. So there probably should be some sheep out here somewhere. Hopefully. Oh, don't tell me we're having more bad luck again. I've got that feeling that we're not going to be able to find any sheep for a few minutes actually, just because sheep don't seem to spawn on too consistently. But luckily there's one right there, so I'm going to need 5 pieces of lime wool. So that's 3. That was a nice sheep actually, because it gave me the maximum. And 2 more, perfect. Thank you guys. And yeah, let's quickly go and do this. Now we also need to build a little sofa actually. And while we're here actually, let's actually quickly go and see if there's any squid spawning here. Just because that's kind of the main way to get black wool from ink sacs from squids. So, anything around here? Probably not though, just because luck seems to be pretty bad sometimes. Nah, maybe this isn't deep enough actually. Nah, I can't see any squids actually. Okay, what I might do actually right now, I'm getting a bit distracted already. Like, I'm like 5 minutes into the video, and I'm already getting distracted. I know I'm really inefficient, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to quickly go and check out here actually, because sometimes, you know, squids might be some spawn in deeper water in pre-1.13 versions. So let's quickly go and have a check over here then. Otherwise, I might have to leave it for now. Or alternatively, what I could do is I could just have a television that looks like it's constantly paused. So let's quickly go and quickly just let's pull up over there, and then I might actually quickly go and have a look at and see if I can see any squids at all. Right, so anything around here? Nah, of course not, I don't think. We can go a bit of air and just have another check here then. Not sure why, but I can't see any. Like, I thought they were added in beta 1.2, and why am I not seeing any here? Like, is it that they can only spawn in old water? Starting to believe that kind of. Yeah, I think what I might need to do is if I want some ink sacs, I think the best way to do it, let me know if I am wrong here, but I think the best way to do it would either be to actually get it from black sheep, because there's actually, I think, like a 5% chance that a sheep will spawn with black wool, or alternatively, if I wanted a lot more black wool, well, I could actually go and like find like a newly generated ocean actually, So yeah, that'll probably require another adventure, probably the 76th video, I imagine. But anyway, it doesn't really matter, so let's just quickly get back to work. Yeah, and luckily, what's nice here actually is that there's now pathways going all around this lake. Actually, previously, like it was basically just one route actually, but you know now it's a complete loop, so that can be quite useful. Not like you really need pathways particularly. It's just they kind of look cool, and kind of look cool. I basically mean in design, not in texture, because you know how ugly gravel is. Right, so let's really get on with this thing then. I think what I might do actually here is first I'm going to go and check in some of my chests because there might potentially be a little bit of black wool. Otherwise I could just use paintings actually. So let's quickly just place down the sofa anyway here, just so I don't forget. So it's probably going to need to be around in the middle area sort of. So let's have it. Oh yeah, I think I need a bit more actually, probably. Oh yeah, I thought I would have enough actually. Yeah, you can kind of just see how much of a bad mathematician I am, though. Hang on, what? Oh, look at this, actually. They've got the wrong breaking texture, actually. I think it's just grey wool, that is, actually. So, probably what we're going to want to do is probably going to need 2 more pieces, which will probably be out here. And yeah, let's quickly see if there is anything. Although, luckily, I do still have quite a bit of green dye. And, oh, yeah, actually, one thing I have just remembered, I need to probably heal some of these dogs up. Just because their tails are quite low. In case you don't know that actually. You can actually tell the health of a tamed wolf by looking at their tail. So here his tail is very high, so his health is very high. But if their tail is really low, then their health is really low. Simple as that. I'm pretty sure most of you knew that anyway, though. Is there anything in here? Excuse me. I think there might be something in here, though, possibly. Oh no, actually. Although actually, I'm gonna need some of this stuff actually, just so I can finish that cake shop off. In fact, actually, let's do that now while we're here. And then while we're on top of this, we can actually keep a lookout for any black sheep. Right, so let's have one here. By the way, in case you don't know what this is supposed to be, this is supposed to basically look like a cake, actually. So, yeah, easy as that. Oh, oops, didn't mean to do that, though. Okay, let's quickly just cover some of this up. There we go. So, probably going to have maybe one more there. But, yeah, I think it's decent enough now. So, we can quickly check. I think what I might actually do, I think an easier method might actually just be to use the painting in method, which kind of looks like a television, sort of. Like, it looks close enough in all honesty. Where's that skeleton? I think that's outside though. Okay, so let's just do a nice wooden television. Because, hey, that sort of looks like something from the 70s, I guess. Because, you know, we're in the 70s of this series. So let's try and make it look like a 70s television then. From the 1970s. Get it? Any of you get it? I know, of course not. That's probably a really bad joke. Anyway, so I think you can use any wool, so let's quickly get one piece of yellow wool. Luckily, I don't think I'm going to need that for anything in nearby. So, you know, that should be fine. Just waste this up like this. And there we go. So, let's quickly go over this bridge, actually. And, yeah, let's try and work out exactly how this thing's supposed to look like. I've got past the zombie. No thank you, zombie. No zombies are allowed in this house, by the way, in case you didn't know. Did you not see the sign? Anyway, so let's quickly, I think he's fallen over here, so let's actually quickly light this up actually a little bit. There we go, good. Right, so let's quickly just try and work out how this thing's supposed to look like. So it's probably going to need to be roughly here. So let's just have it like this maybe then. And then we'll have a little bit on top here. And yeah, let's quickly get a painting that occupies the maximum size. I think there's a 2x3 painting that you can get. It's just basically there's no way to guarantee you'll get the right one here. Yeah, I know we might be here for a while actually, so sorry if you do get a bit bored here and you do click off, but there's not really much I can do to fix this actually. No, I think you're supposed to do it here actually. Let's try to do it a bit more here then. What? Why am I not getting anything? Seriously. 1 second actually, I'm just quickly going to look this up actually. Actually, now got a feeling that it might actually be 4x2. That's more that I'm thinking of. So let's quickly just check that right now. Yeah, actually. Turns out my instincts were right, so I think we're going to actually need to increase the size of this thing actually, but the only problem there is that it will be off center. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to live with that actually. Or what I could actually alternately do is I could actually make the sofa a little bit bigger actually. So I think that might work. So let's quickly just get rid of everything I built here. And yeah, then let's just rebuild this all actually. Also, fences take forever to mine by the way, even with an axe. Not sure why that is. Yeah, like with slabs, like I know why that was though, because they were actually in the same class as stone slabs, but they just never bothered changing it until 1.3. Anyway, so let's try and work that. So let's try and do this properly then. So we're going to have the television start probably around here. So let's have it. Actually, right. So. Okay, so let's have it in right here. So I think this should actually be perfectly in line with that sofa. And let's actually maybe have it like, ooh, not like that actually. Okay, so it's probably going to need to be at the front actually. And a little bit more. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I might have it like this sort of. So it kind of looks sort of appropriate. I don't know, it probably looks dreadful to most of you. Ah, there we go, so perfect. So yeah, this is going to be my nice sitting room in all of its fine glory. I know, it probably looks like trash. Anyway, so first I'm going to need to now get 2 stone slabs and 3 green wool actually now. So I think I can just dye some of the wool I do have actually, if I do actually have any, which I think I might have in one of these chests actually, but actually now I think about it, I don't think so now actually. No, but I've got a little bit of cactus green here, so I'm going to keep this, or green dye as it should have been called from the start. Yeah, I don't know why actually, you might actually remember this, some of you, if you've been playing the game for a while, but for some reason, red dye and yellow dye and green dye, rather than just being called those, they just used to be called rose red or cactus green or dandelion yellow. And oh yeah, you can't do it like that. I think actually here, by the way, for that bit, I think you do need to actually just use white ink wool. So well, let's just dump this away. Okay, so I think I know another way we can actually get some wool. You might know this. Well, I was going to do, but boom. Thank you, buddy. And actually, I think that guy just gave me all I need actually. So hey, that's quite nice, I guess. Thank you, sheep, actually, for all of that wool. Well, I do need some stone slabs though, so let's just quickly do that before I forget, because you know I am a bit of a forgetful idiot. So boom, there we go. And there we go. So by the way, what I was actually going to do earlier in terms of wool, I think I might have said this, but I didn't maybe explain it properly here, but basically you can actually make wool by using string actually. Like normally it's 4 string, but on old versions like this it's 9, but you know, whatever. And yeah, you can actually make one piece. So yeah, all I can say about that though is wow, what a deal. They actually made, so I've actually thought an idea to make this thing a little better, a bit better, and I'm actually just going to use some logs around here. Yeah, and I might have actually some like that, so that way it sort of looks like, you know, where you might have like your Digibox or your DVD player or your Xbox. So hey, looks pretty decent in my opinion. Right, so now actually, before we finish this video off, I am actually going to try and build the ideas room actually. So for that, I am probably going to need quite a lot of stone actually. So let's actually just go and do that now. And then we actually need to put some in actually, just because I don't think I'm going to have enough. So let's just quickly take half a stack here, and let's actually just use some charcoal just because, you know, wood is incredibly inefficient. Right, so there we go. So do you think I'm going to need this green dye? I don't think so, so let's just dump all this stuff away. Well, I think actually what I should do is I probably should put it over here actually, just so, you know, it's more like a coloured block chest. Right, so quickly just start getting some of this stuff. I think what I might actually do first actually with this thing is kind of my idea with this thing is sort of, it's going to be basically the floor. Let's try and get that done at least. It's sort of going to look like a sign actually. So yeah. And also around the wooden sign there, which is basically just going to be wood in the floor. Or then it's basically going to have stone around it. So first of all, we're going to need to dig all of this ground up first. Oi, no thank you, cows. Why do you have to get in the way like this? Quickly to deal with all these guys very quickly. Dealt with. So let's quickly just get rid of all this ground as quickly as I can. So this is a bit boring. In fact, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually just going to quickly cut ahead just so you don't have to see me doing this. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so welcome back. So just got rid of all of this. So I think the sign's probably going to need to be about 2 blocks in actually. Just so I can actually have a bit of space for a board actually. So let's do this like this. And there we go. So this is supposed to look like a sign at least. Probably doesn't though. I might actually do. I might just make this a little bit bigger. So there we go. This is sort of what the floor's going to look like. And imagine all of this just with it basically just, you know, smooth stone. So let's quickly go and get some smooth stone then, which should probably be ready partially by now. I do actually have a little bit in some of my chests though, so I can use some of that though. And yeah, then we might be able to possibly get that room completed. Fingers crossed at least. I know it's probably not going to happen though. Right, so let's just take all of this stuff, because I don't think I'm going to use it in the future. And I've got 16 more here. Oi! Oi, no thank you, skeleton. How did you get in here? Oh yeah, of course, I left my door open. Yeah, that's something you should never do in Minecraft. I strongly recommend to every single one of you, even if you don't play Minecraft. Right, so let's quickly just go and get some of this done. I'm not sure, we might potentially have enough for maybe half of the room actually. Right, so let's quickly just go and get this bit done then. And boom. Oh, of course, just wasted a bit there though. So yeah, there we go. So this sort of is going to be what it's going to look like. Maybe imagine it from this angle, and then like with like a board of signs here around here. And yeah, this is sort of a good idea of what this thing is at least supposed to look like. Right, so let's quickly go and grab a little bit more stone actually. Just because probably that will be ready by now. But what I might actually do while we're here is I might actually just put a little bit more cobblestone in. So let's just do that now while we're here. So there we go, got 8 more pieces here. So let's just go and place these. And yeah, I think after that actually, I might actually end this video. Right, so let's try to be a bit more careful here, just because, you know, misplacing the block is wasting the block as well. Right, so let's see how many more I'm going to need here. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I'm going to need 21 more pieces for this then. So there we go. So, yeah, let's wait until I've got that bit finished. So, although now I think about it, that might not be the best of ideas. What I might do actually while I'm waiting is I might actually just put some signs on all these rooms actually. You know, just so, you know, if I release this world as a download, you can sort of tell what everyone's supposed to be. Right, so let's quickly just cut down a couple of these trees. Luckily I've got an iron axe, so hopefully it should be really quick. I don't really use too many iron tools. With usually I just tend to favour stone tools, just because I've got a lot more stone than iron, but you know, sometimes if you're doing something like this, then iron tools are pretty good actually. Although obviously if you can't get an unbreaking enchantment on any of your tools, use that instead. Right, so I'm going to need 3 signs here, so let's quickly just go and make that now. Luckily I've got a crafting table here in the kitchen diner. So, quickly just go and do that now. So, I'm going to need 18 logs, and luckily I've already got enough sticks, not signs, sorry. And boom, 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 and boom. So there we go, so let's quickly just place all of these 3 in a row, although I'm going to make sure this is always in my hotbar. Make sure it's always in your hotbar no matter what in Minecraft, by the way. Unless you're playing in creator mode, obviously. Which didn't exist until beta 1.8. Right, so this is going to be the kitchen diner. This I'm going to need to move that sign actually. So this is the living room. Not the living rook though. Oh, and this is the room of ideas. Excuse me. So yeah, there we go. So let's actually quickly go and see if there's any cobblestone ready actually. Just because then we might be able to actually get a room completed here mostly. Although we will need to do the notice board in the next video. So I've got 16 so far. Ooh, that's a bit not enough. What I'm going to do quickly while we're waiting is I might actually just quickly go and walk around on the block actually. So you know, hopefully that'll keep you amused for a few seconds. Yeah, and also you can see my sugarcane observatory. In fact, actually, just for a bit of a change of scene, let's actually quickly go up here actually, just because I will be touring this on the 75th video, which I just gave away what I'm going to be doing on that video. But you know, it's a really nice view up here, and yeah, I think it might be nice if I have a look at this. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Obviously, this bit is not supposed to be here though. Let's quickly just correct this while we're here. Right, so there we go. And then we're going to need to use just oak logs here rather than oak planks, so hopefully that won't be too difficult to build. So let's quickly just get rid of these things here. But I might actually just keep this crafting table here just because, you know, it's quite handy to have a crafting table here. And there we go. Perfect. So yeah, this is the sugarcane observatory up here, and you get a really nice view from up here. Although you can kind of just see how much unfinished stuff there is though. Anyway, so let's quickly just go back down here, and probably that stone should be ready by now. So yeah, what we'll do actually is I'll actually just go and collect that stone, go and finish off that thing, and then I'll end this video. So let's quickly just slowly walk back. Yeah, previous no sprint in here, that wasn't obviously added until beta 1.8, but I just found a doggy, so there's no chance I'm actually fast enough on that dog. 1 second. I've got two bows, but often they can be a bit stubborn, so let's actually quick get some more. So we can get another dog then. So there we go. So I've now got 5 dogs actually, and I've also got enough stone to finish this thing off. So let's actually go and finish this ideas room off. Well, structurally that is. First of all, then actually I'm going to quickly just introduce this guy to his new friends. Hey doggies, I've got you a new friend. Who's not yet named, but I will come up with a name. Or actually, you guys can come up with a name, actually. In the comments of this section of this video, actually. Could you please leave some dog names, actually, down? I don't care if they're male or female, I just want to, you know, have you involved a bit more in videos. Yeah, so let's quickly just get that done. And, yeah, there we go. So, this is going to be the ideas room. So, in the future, after I built the boards, obviously, if any of you come up with an idea that I really like in the comments, then I will add you to this place, and then your name will be here forever. Well, until I actually have to get rid of them due to lag. And yeah, then your commitment, your appreciation to my videos will always be appreciated. Although first, we're gonna have to get another dog, though. Like seriously, why are so many dogs spawning around here? Like, I know this is a forest biome, but why was, like, no dogs spawning before and now tons are spawning? Let's actually going to get this guy, actually. So there we go, so I've now got 6 dogs. So anyway, that just about does it for this video, guys. So I really hope that you all enjoyed it. Sorry it's been a bit of a distracted video than usual, but, you know, sometimes they can be a bit more interesting than just videos where everything goes right. So sorry about that if you did find that annoying. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in episode number 74. Bye guys!